e-cigarettes. Science already shows a secondhand aerosol can contain nicotine, heavy metals, and cancer-causing agents. Eliminating exposure to secondhand aerosol is an important step to keeping everyone safe. Breathe easier knowing the facts.
For help quitting, call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Golfing in 72 degrees and perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in the winter, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep your clubs out year-round. Book a bay with some friends for a weekend or come by for golf and happy hour on a weekday. Spring leagues begin in February. Get signed up today. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex at West O Street. Online at doubleeagle.golf.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. You can't go wrong with one of their great bagel sandwiches or breakfast burritos. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln or their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
Outside is where winter adventure unfolds. On frozen lakes, icy landscapes, and snow-covered slopes, feeling the cold air rush by as you race downhill. The freedom of gliding with ease and the warmth of being together. From epic sled rides to the fun of ice fishing, it's all right here beneath Nebraska skies. Start your winter adventure at yournebraskaparks.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Associations and this station.
If you're a veteran, our nation has created a wide range of benefits to thank you for your service. But it can be difficult to navigate the process of determining eligibility, filing claims, appealing decisions, and securing the benefits you've earned. Speak to your County Veteran Service Officer or the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs State Service Office to see what's available to you and your family. These services are 100% free. So visit veterans.nebraska.gov today. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Psst. You know what's better than waking up early to go to the airport? Sleeping in. Lucky for you, the lines at the Lincoln Airport are so short and our service is so fast. You won't need to sacrifice precious beauty sleep to get here hours before your flight. So, go ahead, sleep in. You deserve it, and choose the airport that helps you relax. LNK, make flying easy.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome into the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post. Here are your hosts, Executive Director John Goodwin and Athletic Director Michael Hunter. The Malone Radio Show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We're back. Yay. 93.7 The Ticket.
We in here.
Malone Radio Show.
Test.
He's saying testing.
Testing.
We are
1, 2.
We are on live, Mike.
You know who that is?
We're on live, Mike.
That's that E. Fonzarelli.
You gonna go and kick that tonight?
Hey, now we got a special guest.
Oh no, he gonna go with the special guest. You hear that, Harrison? Harrison on the 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
Tonight we got somebody special that may be sleepwalking because it's past her bedtime, but we are just excited to have her in tonight. The one and only. Get ready for the sound effect.
One and only.
Dominique Kelly. For the 3.
For the layup. For the 17.
For the crossover.
Shot.
For the crossover.
For the. Anyway, she left the game with a triple-double.
She did. Dominique, can you still play?
I cannot still play.
So, Mike, you got a chance.
I already beat her. Look. We had a bet a while back. She didn't show up.
When was that?
She didn't show up, bro. She saw it. She saw what I was doing with the left hand.
With the left.
You see the roll?
Renee Walker, how you doing?
Listen, she was in there.
We're going to kick it off. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Harrison, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Doing fan. You got to quit hanging out with Justin over there. Or Justice.
Justice Brown.
You sound just like him 2 weeks in a row now.
2 weeks.
Just blasting me coming out of your mouth.
I was on that trade ball last week, wasn't I? I think it was.
It have to be somebody we can call to verify all his stats.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Who we calling?
We call Coach.
Coach who?
My coach.
What's his name?
Oh, he got fired. Never mind. Not that one. What stats though? What stats you want? What stats you want? You want the gridiron stats or blacktop?
I want the blacktop.
Blacktop?
Mm-hmm.
Bet. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Okay, why he doing that? Why he thinking about it, or who he gonna call to make sure he get these stats or make up stats?
Nah, ain't no make.
We'll kick off with our vision is to create unity and prosperity throughout Lincoln while honoring our African American heritage. And our mission is to eliminate multi-generational poverty.
How do we do it?
We do it with the holistic. She just over here shaking her head like, what is going on?
No, I'm just taking it all in.
Oh,
yeah, we in here.
Oh man, listen. Maybe Dominique can be a regular. I think she's gonna be a regular. I think she's okay with this time that we have.
Yeah, we in here.
Dominique Kelly is in the building tonight, all the way from the northeast side of Lincoln, who is holding it down.
I just text my cousin. I'm trying to tell you.
Your cousin or coach? He said
you
cousin.
said the blacktop. Ain't no coach on the blacktop.
Okay.
Let's hear about this. I want to hear more about this.
Right.
Blacktop? Oh, bro, y'all know what the blacktop is.
Yeah, we know what the blacktop is.
Okay,
but
okay.
Did you participate on the blacktop?
What?
What?
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Was that a layup?
Boy, look, I'm trying to tell you.
Was that the layup off the fast break? Hey,
watch, boy, watch.
Verify the facts. We here to
you.
verify
Watch
the facts.
I tell you.
Tula just said my mother is on.
Big shout out to Mama Tula. We love you.
We know that you own.
You in there. You in the building. Big shout out to Big Sister Shine. Hope you're getting some rest. John told me you had surgery on whatever that thing was. That's what he said too.
Yeah. I didn't want to put it out there because I was live, so I'll tell them doing commercial.
Yeah.
Hey, so we are with the special guest Dominique Kelly. We really want to dive into your career. Did you hear that?
I heard him.
Harrison, you don't need the sound effects.
I think you got it covered. I don't know what that one was. The swisher.
The dive.
Let's do it again. We just want to dive into the. We just want to dive into. Dominique Kelly, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely.
It is a pleasure for you to be here with us tonight. You are the ED of the Boys and Girls Club here in Lincoln, Nebraska. You are doing great things over there. But first, before we get to those wonderful programs and things that you're doing, initiatives, we want to know now.
What do you want to know?
Are you from Lincoln? Where are you from? What school did you go to? High school? We already know.
I know.
We know what high school
we
is.
broke the chain on this one too.
I think we're gonna break. Yeah, that's 2 in a row.
Let's
tell us a little bit about Dominique Kelly.
Yeah. Originally from Lincoln. I'm a self-proclaimed Malone Center kid, actually, growing up. That's the community center that I grew up in. I went to Hartley Elementary. I went to Color Middle School, and then I graduated high school from Northeast, class of 2007. So I was a Rocket. And then after that, I attended the university, played women's basketball for 4 years for the Huskers. And then was a collegiate basketball coach for a little bit after that before we moved back to Lincoln, where I worked with Mike in federal programming, and then went on to Lincoln High and was there for about 5.5 years before going to the Boys and Girls Club.
Was it that long? 5.5 years over there?
At Lincoln High? Yeah.
Man.
It does seem like a long time. It don't seem like it wasn't that long, but it was a long time.
But the crazy thing about it, it seemed like she's been gone from Lincoln High for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
That does seem like that's. How long has it been?
A little bit over like 18 months. Yeah.
Wow. And it probably feels like 3 or 4 or 5 years.
Yes. Yeah.
That's how that nonprofit is.
Yes.
That's how that. What got you into basketball?
Yeah, I had a stepbrother who played high school basketball and was pretty talented. And my stepfather was always around the game helping my brother. And so honestly, I just kind of grew up doing whatever it was that they were doing. And typically that meant that I was spending time in the gym, or kind of how I grew up learning to play the game, honestly, was in the middle of our street.
Blacktop
with the trash can as the hoop.
Talk to him.
So that's how my basketball journey began, and I grew up right on 33rd and Holdridge. So
Church.
Oh, wow.
People don't know that, bro. I'm trying to tell you, that's how people learn to play.
Did you play basketball as in middle school, elementary?
Yeah. So I was fortunate that my mom always found the right resources for us, but I did grow up. My stepdad coached me for the first few years that I played, and then I played really organized and structured youth basketball growing up. So I was fortunate to have that opportunity.
And that's when you fell in love with it?
Oh, I actually was a trackster for a long time because of my mom. And then I'd say probably 7th or 8th grade was when I felt like I started to recognize that I kind of had a gift with the game of basketball, and that it could take me places and transform my life. So I was a little bit older, I'd say.
How important do you think it is for kids to participate in organized youth sports?
I think it's super important because I think you can learn a lot outside of just how to organizationally play different sports. I think there's so many life lessons that can be taught. I think the biggest thing for me, though, is the gap that we see in access to make that accessible for all youth. There's so much money that goes into it, and so many other resources that so many families need. And so that's just, we've got to figure out a way to bridge the gap regarding that, because all kids need the access to be able to do the things that I was able to do, and maybe that your children were able to do. So
say it all the time. Don't listen to me, but all right.
What do you say all the time, Mike?
Gotta have it.
Mike said, "Don't listen to me."
They don't listen to me. Though. They don't think it's important, but hey, you gotta have it, man. You gotta have it, especially if you got to start early now, because it's a lot of, like, I hate saying back when we was growing up, but back when we was growing up, people can start later and still, produce or whatever. But now with kids starting so early, the advantage gap, that gap is so huge, because now you got strength and condition, you got speed and agility, you got so much stuff that goes into these kids preparing for organized sports. So when you got kids who are not participate in organized sports and starting, like, say for instance, high school, they it's too late.
It is getting crazy. Even in the chess world, there's like I'm not even kidding. There's like a 3-year-old who can play like close to grandmaster double chess.
In chess,
yeah.
I bet he can't beat me. Bet he can't beat me. I'm a beast on that chessboard. Big shout out to my big bro Rick, because Rick, okay.
Are you actually?
I'm trying to tell you.
No,
we'll bring it out sometime.
He did say he can play. Now I do believe that.
I believe he can play it. I'm not. I don't know if he's.
But the 3-year-old, you can beat the 3-year-old.
Put some money on the wood.
Where's this 3-year-old at?
Let me find out.
Let's find out what this 3-year-old. And
put some money on the wood.
We're gonna send him a message.
Put the lotion in the basket. You got that one uncle who always says, "Put the lotion in the basket." Shut up. That's that Silence of the Lambs. If you didn't know.
Yes, this dude right here, man.
Yeah. So, but no, it's a huge gap, and for you to be able to participate at a young age and develop your skills, how do you think that helped you in the long run?
I mean, it's everything. I had not like a lot of kids, the kids that I grew up with, I had access to participate at an early age. And so I was really honed in on my skills, and I could do a lot of different things that the kids I grew up with couldn't do. And it's not fair. I had an advantage that a lot of people didn't have, but that's something that now that I'm in the capacity and space that I'm in, that I try to give back and make sure that we're elevating that platform for all kids, really, but particularly brown and black kids. And that's why the work that I did at Lincoln High was so important to me.
Right.
So,
But you did something too that these kids don't do. You played outside.
well, yes,
These
but
kids don't play outside no more.
they don't play outside anymore. But I think you said there's so many things going on and so many different things pulling them in different directions too. And the thing that you kind of didn't mention was strength and conditioning, all those types of things. Everybody also has a trainer now.
That's true.
So that's another advantage that a lot of kids don't have.
Yes, especially in our community, because I mean because it's high.
It's very expensive.
Oh man, it's high.
When you think about it, we did do strength and conditioning when we were young.
Yeah, we was outside playing.
We were outside.
Yes.
I mean, we didn't have phones.
Right.
We didn't have a lot of these things that the kids have now. And we actually, I mean, when we was outside playing, we created games.
Yep,
that's true.
Right. It could be
and it was working on our fine motor skills and all those kind of things. But we didn't know at the time. But it was doing just that. But
Problem is the kids are. I mean, they're facing an algorithm.
Yeah,
like it's literally built to absorb every last bit of attention. Like like you guys' generation, not saying you couldn't overcome it, but that's a hell of a thing for a young kid to overcome.
Right.
It's literally built to suck up every ounce of your attention.
Yeah. And it's just, it's rough. It's rough. These kids got it rough. I ain't gonna say, I think it's just
easy and rough at the same time.
It's because of the distraction. They got all the social media. They got all the, so you're right. It's easy, but rough at the same time, because granted, with all the distractions, and then now the parents got the same distractions.
Oh yeah, they're on their phone just as much, not paying attention.
So it's like, we had, somebody right there, the neighbors, down the street, whatever. Everybody watched everybody. And the thing about it now, there's no sense of community, because we call it community, but we had neighborhoods. So it was like everybody in the neighborhood watched out for everybody's kids, or whatever the case may be. Now, you say something to somebody's kid, you might as well be. They try to fight you. They try to. It's all kind of stuff going on now. You just telling the kid to behave or stop.
Because neighbors, they will whoop your behind.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Plenty of those.
And then go home and get another one.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. Because by the time you get home, they already know.
It was one time I got 3 in one day.
You and me both. You and me both.
The teacher, the neighbor, because I must have did something walking home, and so she got me. And my mom. Let me tell you something about my mother. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that tonight.
Because you know what she'll do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that tonight. But it was 3 in one time, but those things saved me, man. Because if I didn't get those, no telling where I'll be.
And your mom probably went up to the school and to the neighbor and like, thank you. You needed that.
Yeah.
Like that's the difference. Like parents are
My mom worked
trust
at
in the community.
My mom worked at the school to the point to where she has to transfer me out to another school. That's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic, but that's what she did.
Trying to tell you.
Dominique, this is the question I want to ask you, because you talked about playing at Northeast. You were All-American at Northeast.
I was Gatorade Player of the Year.
Gatorade player. She corrected that. No, not All-American. Gatorade Player of the Year.
It's different.
Right? Point guard?
Yeah, combo guard.
She did it both.
I was Powerade player.
He said Powerade. Powerade player, bro.
No, he was all sport. Remember all sport?
Yeah, you right. Wow, you right. It had every little sport thing on it.
You remember that?
Yep.
In your neighborhood. It was in your neighborhood, right? You was the sponsor and everything, right?
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, had a jumpsuit and all.
That's where that song like Mike come from. It was
Who
really
wanna
talking
be?
about Mike Hunter.
We'll talk about it at break.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, that's exactly where it came. You know, that's exactly where it came from.
Fact check.
Okay.
So Dominic, here we are. We are at we keep getting off this subject, but
because y'all crazy.
Because
you dropped Powerade Player of the Year. All right.
Gatorade Player of the Year, you get a scholarship to the University of Nebraska. You start all 4 years?
Started all 4 years.
All 4 years. What was that experience like?
Honestly, it was what I consider once in a lifetime. You know, I had a lot of options to go a lot of different places, but on paper, Nebraska just made sense because of all the resources they afforded their student athletes, and not just from an athletic perspective, but the academic support, the life skills support that they stuck behind their student athletes was second to none in the country. So I decided to stay home. And the playing experience that I had, honestly, was just the cherry on top. Everything was amazing. 4-year starter, had a great career. I got hurt my senior year, so I missed about half the season, but I wouldn't have traded my experience for any other, honestly. So glad to have been a Husker.
How did your playing here? I mean, just playing anywhere. Like your relationship building, are you still in like contact with some of your old players and players you played against and things of that nature?
Yeah, I do have some teammates that I'm still pretty connected to, but the thing that I'm kind of most proud of is I'm still really connected to my collegiate coach. That's been almost 20 years ago now. And she's somebody who's still pretty influential in my life. We speak to on a pretty regular cadence, and I spend a lot of time with her. So really, really grateful to still have that relationship.
Is she still here?
Yep,
Lincoln?
she lives in Lincoln still.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, tell her we coming over for dinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
She'd love to host us.
Yeah. We coming over. We might shoot a show over there.
Mike will bring the sweet potato pie.
I will.
He didn't bring it tonight.
I owe you, Neek. I owe you. Yes. Y'all hear it now. I owe Neek a sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie.
She will have it. I will get it. Yes, I will.
You said yes, I will. What made that bond so with you and your coach? What made that so special? Why are you all so tight?
You know, another big reason that I picked Nebraska was because of how she held her student athletes accountable. I really wanted to be set up for life, and there were some coaches that I kind of met during the recruitment process that I felt, in hindsight now, were a little bit too much like friends. And when I left, I wanted to be better all around and just really well-rounded. And I felt like she was the best person to set me up for life. And I wanted to be coached hard. That was really important to me. And I just wanted to be in a program where I felt like I was going to grow and be challenged. And that's definitely who she was as a person on and off the court. My favorite thing about her is that she would never do something or ask us to do something that she wasn't willing to do or lead with her own actions. And so a lot of what I know now as a professional, as a mother, as a wife, were different things that I learned by being a player in her program. So,
So what would you tell, like, if athletes that like you coached at Lincoln High, what would, like, when your players will go on visits and things like that, like, what would you tell them to look for to pick another home, to pick a home for their next level of play?
Yeah, we talked a lot about like kind of getting uncomfortable and that everything doesn't always have to click or make sense. But to just kind of sometimes go with kind of what feels uncomfortable, because that's where you're going to stretch and grow and be challenged at. Another thing that I really challenged the kids that I coached at Lincoln High with, though, was to always be a high character kid on and off the court, because when that phone call was made to me, I wanted to be able to have very honest and transparent conversations with the college coaches who were recruiting them. So I just challenged them to never put me in a situation where I would have to say something about you that you wouldn't want me to share, because at the end of the day, I think that integrity and honesty is so important. I would never want to bring John into my program and then have somebody reach out to me and say, John is not who you told me he was as a person and as an athlete. So I challenge them to be great.
Yeah, because I don't think kids really know how important that is, because I think a lot of these kids believe that coaches are just going to say whatever it is that they don't understand. You got to tell the truth.
You have
because
to.
that's like a relationship building with because once you send the kid to them, if you didn't tell the truth, now they like, I'm not
calling Mike again.
Yeah. And then not only that, all these coaches talk. So they like, nah, don't go down there, bro. They lie. They sent me this player to act this way or whatever the case may be. So honestly, like, I don't think the student athletes really understand like how important that is. Like you said, not just when you're with me, when you're away from me.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to hear it. It's going to come back. So, but no, that's a real life deal right there. But I think a lot of them think we just be lying. When I say we, it's because I coach too. You know what I'm saying? I do it all.
Mike does coach. Now we'll confirm that as of tonight. Mike does coach. Now that is facts. I don't know about the other stuff, but that is fact.
I does it. I'm gonna take it.
I does it all.
I'm gonna take a drink.
Listen, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back with Dominique Kelly on 93.7 The Ticket.
Yeah.
At Planet Fitness, we're declaring it. This is the year of getting stronger. And future stronger you can get started now by saving $28 or more when you join today. You in? We have all the best in-class equipment you could ever need to keep stepping it up. And free fitness training to help you mix up your routine. Plus, most clubs are open 24 hours. So let's do this. Join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more. Just $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends February 28th. See Home Club for details.
Salt Mine City is not only Lincoln's newest brewery, but they're also now serving food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their peanut butter and jelly burger with bacon and cheddar cheese, or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. Don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 11 a.m. every day but Mondays at 8th and R. Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just the professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to smokinggunjerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
Attention! For the entire month of February, Acres has John Deere packaged oil and filters for 15% off. John Deere engineers its oil filters specifically for large ag equipment and commercial and residential mowers. With premium materials, these filters meet the unique demands of your farm and acreage. Following a strict maintenance routine with premium John Deere oil and filters ensures your equipment will run efficiently for years. Visit your local Acres store to start shopping today.
Hi, this is Pastor Tom. Did you know there's a place kids can seek out help when they're away from home and something goes wrong? They find themselves in a difficult spot or even a dangerous situation. Maybe another child is bullying them or a stranger is following them. Perhaps on a date and things just go bad. In Lincoln, here's where they can find help. It's called Safe Place. Safe Place is a national program for children taking place in thousands of cities across the United States. The People City Mission is sponsoring this program in our community and has set up a number of businesses, fire stations, schools, and nonprofits around the city to become safe locations where kids can seek out help. They just need to look for the big yellow sign that says Safe Place on it. Then go inside and ask for help. We will be quickly connected to them and ensure they make it back home or to whatever resources are needed. If you'd like to find out more about Safe Place and ways in which you can get involved, just go to pcmlincoln.org. Remember, when we all do a little, we change a lot.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just the professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
You hungry? You know you are. We got chicken fingers, crunchy, fries are golden crispy, baby. Yo, don't forget about the cane sauce, baby. Ooh, right, here's the spot. Hello.
In today's digital world, you can never be too cautious when it comes to your security. Cyber attacks are affecting more businesses every day. At Hamilton Business Technologies, we understand the stress and impact a cyber attack can have, not just on your bottom line, but on your ability to serve your customers and protect their trust. That's why we are passionate about safeguarding your business. From real-time threat monitoring to advanced security protocols, we help keep your data safe, allowing you to focus on what matters most. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Connect with us at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
It takes hard work to make Nebraska the right place to raise a family, build a business, or grow a community. We're counting on working parents to make it happen, and they're counting on childcare professionals to have their backs. Employers and other contributors can earn up to a $100,000 tax credit for strengthening childcare in our communities and state. Learn more at nebraskachildcaretaxcredit.org. Brought to you by First 5 Nebraska and Nebraska Children and Families Foundation and aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Now back to the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We got some color I said, we got some color gas. Like what?
Why you start shaking your head like that?
Because I thought he was going to get into it. Harrison, look, he's playing the music. Every week you say you're going to come in here and do a rap.
He dropped Cole again as the first. Oh,
he
it's
said,
crazy.
We got some color gas. Yeah. I'm like, okay, let's go. We got some color gas. Brought to you by Culligan.
Brought to you by Culligan.
We're here with the fabulous Dominique Kelly. Big shouts out to Clyde. Take him to the Lake Johnson.
Take him to the lake.
For staying put, holding it down while she is here, having fun on the show. I think she's going to become a regular. We want to definitely.
You're gonna be the third. You're gonna be our third.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get it in.
Let's get
She's
it
just
in.
nodding to get out of this hour.
Oh man. Oh man. Okay, so because we definitely want to hit on what you're doing right now. We talked about UNL, fabulous career there. We want to hit a little bit on the success you had at Lincoln High as a coach. What was that experience like? How did you get those girls to? Because what I saw, which I've never seen before, as long as I was at Lincoln High, was I walked in the gym one time and I saw all these D1 coaches looking at her team in practice. They had like a special practice. I've never seen, and correct me if I'm wrong. I think I saw Tennessee, Duke. I saw a whole bunch of D1 coaches. I said, man, I have never seen, I've seen some D1 coach. They've come to the school, but to have a special practice workout, how did you make that? That was an experience.
Yeah. Hey.
How did you make that?
I remember that day. I think honestly, I was blessed and fortunate enough to coach some individually really talented kids. And they all kind of fell in my lap at the same time at Lincoln High. And although we weren't where we wanted to be as a program yet, like I said, individually, we had some really decorated athletes. And so, in the fall, Division I schools can come in and kind of like have open gyms. And we had one girl on our team was being super sought after. And so we took like our 4 athletes who were all being recruited, and we kind of had like a college day. And we like facilitated kind of like a collegiate practice. I put them through a workout in front of like 16 college coaches. And it was a beautiful sight to see.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that.
You're not gonna see it again, bro.
Never seen it.
Hey, now.
I'm not gonna see it again. I'm gonna be 100.
Yeah, see,
not gonna see it again. Ain't nobody gonna do that. Nobody's gonna do it.
It could happen.
I hope it. No, I want it to. I hope it happened. I really do. But it's it.
You made. Let's put it like this. You made some dreams come true.
You
that
sure
day.
did. You sure
Thank
did.
you.
And that was so special to see, and it was at Lincoln High, right? It was so special to see those young ladies, and you can tell how focused they were. You prepared them, which was something that we don't see quite often. I'm not saying it does not happen, but firsthand, I've seen it happen to where you gave those young ladies an opportunity to showcase their skills in front of D1 coaches. And some of them went D1.
Yeah.
But to answer your question that you was about to ask, it didn't ask how she get them to buy in. That's how. She showed them that she cared. She showed them that the dreams that they had since they was her age playing. Now they actually see these people sitting right over there. Booyah, there they go.
He said, booyah.
Because you had Nyanga. You know who co-served.
Yeah, you did. You did. Here we go. Another thing Mike did.
I'm trying to tell you.
Jack of all trades.
Look, the Jack. Like Jack in the crack.
Master of none.
Master of none.
Yeah, master of none. Let's see, you had Nyanga, you had her cousin too, didn't you?
Nyan.
Yep. You had Nyan.
I had Kasia.
That's right.
We
had Woods over. Well, she
had a
shoot,
squad.
boy.
What year is this?
Oh man, 2019.
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you had a squad.
Yeah, Kasia can shoot. Where's have you talked to? Where's
Kasia is the senior this year at SMU.
Man,
she was at Xavier for a while in
at
Cincinnati,
Xavier,
and now she's she used her last year to go to SMU.
Is
So-
her parents doing all right?
Yeah,
Good.
They're doing great.
Good.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Shouts out to Big Mike, Javon's brother. You know that we got to get Big Mike. Big Mike, I've been knowing him for a minute. I think since he was in high school. I'm not going to talk about you, Big Mike. If you listen. Let's get down to, because I definitely want to hit on what you're doing right now. You're doing some special things for the city. You left Lincoln High. That may have been a tough decision for you. And tell us, Mike is crazy. Tell us what you're doing right now. Tell us when you left that transition to from Lincoln High to what you're doing right now?
Yeah, so like I said earlier, I left about 18 months ago, and I've been the executive director for the Boys and Girls Club here in Lincoln. Honestly, John, I remember something that you told me right after I took the job, and it was a very hard decision, but you basically told me to lead at the helm the same way that I basically ran my basketball program at Lincoln High, and that's something that I reflect on and think about often. And I keep that in my back pocket as I'm leading this organization now. So it's been challenging and rewarding all at the same time for me. um the transition was pretty easy because the mission and the work that I was doing at Lincoln High, there are a lot of parallels in the work that I'm doing for the Boys and Girls Club. It looks different, but the mission of essentially empowering all youth to reach their full potential is work that was really, really important to me at Lincoln High and something that I took very seriously. So, in a lot of ways, there's lots of things that I've had to learn and I'm still continuing to learn, but in a lot of ways, it's been a really smooth transition for me.
Mm. Did you ever picture yourself working in nonprofit?
Absolutely not. I try to be really tuned in and tapped into what God is calling me to do. And a lot of people were really hurt when I decided to leave Lincoln High, but I just felt like the time was right and that this was kind of the next thing that the Lord was leading me to do. So I answered the call. I always kind of live by this philosophy of just say yes and you'll figure the rest out later. But I've lived my life not being obedient and doing some of the things that I feel like I've been called to do at times, and so that's really important to me now. And I'm
Kinda
at the
like
Boys and Girls Club.
kinda like you, John. Pops. If not you, who?
Not you, who? That's I'm trying to get her to do something else though, and she can figure it out later. But we'll talk about we'll talk about that. We're in the same district. What other programs do you offer at Boys and Girls Club?
Yeah, so we're in 3 locations with a partnership with the Community Learning Centers through Lincoln Public Schools. We're at Park, we're at North Star High School, and then we actually just became the lead agency at Lincoln High. So we have 3 kind of priority outcomes: academic success, good characters and citizenship, and then healthy lifestyle. So all of our programming is kind of tied up into those 3 spaces. We're after school programming that's open till 7 p.m. We're serving a dinner for all the youth that we serve, which is very important. As you guys know, a lot of those kids go home and don't eat until they come to school the next day. So we're really proud of that. And then our affordability at the high school level, it's free to go to the Boys and Girls Club, and then our membership fee for the year is just $20. So we're super proud of that.
Wow. Yeah. Y'all been at Park for a minute though.
A minute.
Yeah. Y'all been at Park for a minute.
Going on
Yeah.
17 years.
Wow. Because in 2013 they was in that little room down by, and then they
The
expanded.
maker space. I
Yeah,
think,
yeah. Then they expanded, so now they got and then Park got turf out there, out in a little common area. I mean, not their common area, but their soccer area. They have turf out there, so I know the Boys and Girls Club, the kids, they go out there and they enjoy that as well. So yeah.
What is the one thing that, because you mentioned the programs, you mentioned the transition. So for those, you didn't think about being in a nonprofit. You went over there not knowing what all you was going to get yourself into. What is the one challenging thing that you faced as a person with, I don't want to say no CEO experience.
Sure.
Because you've been a head coach before. You've been a head coach, so that is a CEO.
You've been a leader. Yeah, you've been a leader.
So but what did you not expect? I mean, there's a lot of different things, a lot of dynamic going on with running a nonprofit, but what's the one challenging thing that you were just like, man, okay, what can I do to get out of this, or the information that I may gain to be able to handle this a little bit different?
Yeah, I think kind of handling all the ups and downs that come with just like fundraising and how persistent you have to be. That's kind of been a little bit of a learning curve for me. And then honestly, I thought managing and leading and trying to get a group of 15 to 17-year-olds together was difficult, but learning to manage adults has honestly and transparently been a little bit challenging at times. So probably those two things.
Yeah, man. Well, I know this. Those adults, sometimes you just gotta. Harrison, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. Sometimes you just gotta...
get your finger on the button, Harrison, because
look at him.
When he starts doing this to his water and pushing it away, you know, like he did it like to get it out the way so he wouldn't spill nothing.
No, I'm saying like you have to, because everybody wants to be. At times, everybody wants to be the person in charge, and I'm saying this, and what I mean by that is you coming in as an African American woman, and I know they had an African American woman there before as well, but just being able to people to see you as okay, this is my boss. I have to do this. You know, I have to do what she say or whatever. People don't like taking authority sometimes when it, you know what I'm saying, especially when they not used to taking that authority from someone that doesn't look like them.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I mean. Like it's just it can get complicated, but still, like you said though, or like John told you, you just got to run it like you did your basketball team or whatnot. But I know that's challenging, so
And I think adults, just like the youth that we serve, like everybody kind of has different needs and everybody likes to be coached and led different ways. And so just trying to juggle a lot of different personalities at times can be a little bit challenging.
Yeah, I know. Ooh, my personality is challenging. Is it, John? John, okay. Yeah, John, I got a question. How is it working alongside moi?
There's a break. We're going into commercials.
Harrison, John, my boss now. Yeah, so that's.
Listen, is it time for break?
Yeah,
that's what it
break.
is.
Look at.
Hey, we'll be right back on the Malone Radio Show right after this.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Attention! For the entire month of February, Acres has John Deere packaged oil and filters for 15% off. John Deere engineers its oil filters specifically for large ag equipment and commercial and residential mowers. With premium materials, these filters meet the unique demands of your farm and acreage. Following a strict maintenance routine with premium John Deere oil and filters ensures your equipment will run efficiently for years. Visit your local Acres store to start shopping today.
In today's digital world, you can never be too cautious when it comes to your security. Cyber attacks are affecting more businesses every day. At Hamilton Business Technologies, we understand the stress and impact a cyber attack can have, not just on your bottom line, but on your ability to serve your customers and protect their trust. That's why we are passionate about safeguarding your business. From real-time threat monitoring to advanced security protocols, we help keep your data safe, allowing you to focus on what matters most. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Connect with us at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Salt Mine City is not only Lincoln's newest brewery, but they're also now serving food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their peanut butter and jelly burger with bacon and cheddar cheese, or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. Don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 11 a.m. every day but Mondays at 8th and R.
Hello.
Angela, we have to break up.
But why?
Because you're a robot and I'm just a guy trying to get better internet.
It's Aloe Fiber, isn't it? I always knew you wanted faster speeds. My contract isn't good enough for you.
Face it, Angela, they let me talk to real people.
Press 4 to break my heart. Oh wait, you already did.
Visit aloefiber.com to switch today.
Right now, when you drive by Honda of Lincoln, you'll see more than 200 new Hondas and over 125 pre-owned vehicles. Hi, Charlie Stone here, and with me on the line is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, how does it feel to have so many vehicles in stock again for your customers?
Charlie, it feels amazing to see how excited our customers are. They love the ability to see, test drive, and take immediate delivery of the exact new Honda they're looking for.
Do you have some good offers to talk about?
We sure do, Charlie. We're offering financing as low as 0.9% APR up to 72 months, or great lease rates on every new Honda. It's the perfect time to drive away in the new Honda you've been dreaming of.
How about pre-owned, Andy?
We have over 125 pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Just about every make and model with prices starting at under $10,000.
Maybe it's time you experience the best, the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just the professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
If you're a veteran, our nation has created a wide range of benefits to thank you for your service, but it can be difficult to navigate the process of determining eligibility, filing claims, appealing decisions, and securing the benefits you've earned. Speak to your county veteran service officer or the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs State Service Office to see what's available to you and your family. These services are 100% free, so visit veterans.nebraska.gov today. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Now back to the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Well, I tell you, if that was that beat, I would have went.
What beat? You talking about the one before this?
One, yeah, the one we come in from.
If you that cold, you can go with this one.
I can go a cappella.
Do it this.
Why it look like you sing you humming Sanford and Son?
Oh, he said
we back in the building. We got Miss Dominique Kelly Johnson in the house.
I didn't put that Johnson on that, did I?
I know Clyde's gonna get you.
No, I ain't, because I said it.
Right.
I
Dominic,
said it.
if those who don't know, Clyde Take It to the Lake Johnson.
Take it to the lake. Take it to the lake.
Is the husband of Miss Dominique Kelly Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm so used to just saying Dominique Kelly.
Yeah. Nah, hey, you know.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
We got a boxer and a basketball player. So you know they kids is about to be super athletic.
Yeah. What Riri doing? What Riri doing?
Kyrie's playing a little basketball.
Is he?
He's out there for a good time, though, not a long time.
Oh, okay.
He's just a social butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how he develops.
Kyrie walking up to somebody, man, give me the ball. just give me the ball.
Give me the ball.
Yeah, give me the ball. That's what I used to say when she used to coach at Lincoln High. Riri used to run around. They ain't gonna tell him to sit down. He gonna look at you know who my mom is. They ain't gonna tell you know he's just out there doing what he want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like cool. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to him.
Ain't nobody saying that to him.
Nothing
He
whatsoever.
ran the show.
So real quick, back to your girls basketball. People don't know that you used to actually take your whole team to your house.
Yeah. That was a weekly thing.
That's how I'm trying to tell you. But they don't do. This is why I say.
But this is why they ran through the wall for.
This is why they ran. Thank you.
This is why they understood the hard work.
Yes.
So if you got on them and got hard with them, they knew that was just out of love.
They knew.
Absolutely.
They knew.
No, that was important to me. I try to create the experiences that I had growing up for the kids that I was coaching at Lincoln High. And another thing about you, John, that I'll never forget was you came to see me after we lost in the state finals. You and your wife came up to Lincoln High and came and checked on me, and that was so important to me. But you recognize that everything that we had done was a culmination of so many years. And so it honestly was just a lot of hard work. It was one of the hardest things that I've ever done professionally in my life, but it was so rewarding, and I'm still connected to so many of those young women, and to see them living out their dreams and doing things that they never thought was possible honestly made it all worth it. But we did. We had a team meal that was provided by some amazing people in Lincoln who I'm sure wish to remain anonymous. And it was prepared by my mom. My mom cooked the meal every week.
Big shot. Yeah. Hey, I had her mom cooking before. Yeah.
She can throw down.
It's already laying down.
Oh man, it's already laying down.
She got to throw it down there. It's already laying down.
Before Harrison kicked this music, we definitely want to give time to do you have any events coming up this here soon?
Yeah.
And what else you have going on with the Boys and Girls Club?
Yeah, another thing that we're super proud of at the Boys and Girls Club is we started a partnership with Nebraska Athletics where we're hosting affordable camps for kids that may not otherwise get a Husker camp experience. And so last year we did a volleyball camp, and then we had a basketball camp with the men's and women's team at Nebraska. This year we're adding football. And we're going to have a cheer camp too. So those camps, more information will be coming super soon with those. But yeah, we're super excited to partner with Husker Athletics again and kind of just lay the foundation and give all kids an opportunity to get that experience. So
well, that's how we got Amon Green back in the day. He talks about it on his show. Like that Nebraska football was the cheapest camp.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he's like, okay, I can afford this one.
Yeah.
I had it on over there, and sure enough, one of the best running backs ever to do it out here.
Wow.
That is true. And he know who the GOAT is in basketball.
Kind of messed up in the NFL with the Packers, but I'll forgive him.
Yeah, we forgave him. I had a conversation with Amon Green about that. Like, why did you do that to the Bears?
The Bears.
And he talked about how Mike Brown, who was the safety of the Bears that they played here together, would talk trash to him before the game. That which he had never talked trash before. And so Amon said, okay. And mind you would love this. Before every game, Amon will watch Pure Payton. Before every game, he'll watch Walter Payton's videos. So,
Sweet Pete.
So, I'm like, okay, well, he knew who the GOAT was as
yeah,
running
it's
back.
all right. It checks
But
out
that's I finally asked him. I said, "Man, why'd you do us like that? Like, what?"
He said, "Why was you mad?"
He said, "It wasn't you. It was Mike." I was like, "Yeah, all right." So we need to figure out why Mike was running his mouth.
Mike was a hard hitting. Hey,
Mike was a beast.
Yeah,
Mike was a beast. I get that to him. He did a lot for us in Chicago. He did a lot here.
Yeah,
but we definitely want to give thanks to Dominique Kelly Johnson, who has stepped in, who normally is in the bed right now, but she is sleepwalked. She sleepwalked all the way to 93.7
out here in these streets.
And we are glad to have her here. Malone, she is a Malone child, but she will always be part of the Malone. Heart is there.
Absolutely.
Malone and Boys and Girls Club, we are building a great relationship.
And we're going to get your jersey put up down here too. So
Thank you guys.
Yes. Get it signed, get it up.
Yeah, we're going to make it happen.
DP, big shouts out to you and the wife. Hope the wife is feeling better. Definitely want to send shouts out to them. They are great people who give us space to do what we do here and give us a voice on 93.7 The Ticket. So we're very thankful for that.
The Ticket.
Another show down.
Another show down.
We'll be. This is the Malone Radio Show, 93.7 The Ticket. We will see you next week with Dominique. Peace.
Thank you guys.